Hey guys, so it's Booktubeathon day 2 and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Thankfully I'm feeling a lot less sleep deprived today than I was yesterday, so after waking up about 7:30 I just did a little bit more reading in bed and I managed to read about 20 more pages of The Talented Mr. Ripley, which again is really interesting so far, but I'm feeling super hungry and ready for a cup of tea, so I'm going to pop the kettle on and have some breakfast while catching up with everyone's Booktubeathon day 1 videos before getting on with some more reading. So I've just been doing a little bit more reading and I'm now about a third of the way through The Talented Mr. Ripley. And the plot has definitely started to pick up pace a bit now and things are starting to go wrong for the protagonist, which always means that it's about to get more interesting. And so I'm really enjoying it, but we're just going to take a quick break from reading and take Ruby for a walk, and then I'm going to come back and pick up the book again and hopefully get a lot more read. As much reading done so far today. After our dog walk we ended up having to do a little bit of shopping because we're going on holiday at the end of the week, so we had a few things to sort out, but we're home now and I'm going to grab some lunch and a cup of tea and then get on with a little bit more reading. About 200 pages into Ripley now and I've got about 100 left to go and I'm really starting to enjoy it. The plot's definitely picking up pace and I'm finding it super interesting. I'm not sure I could necessarily describe it as a proper thriller, but it's definitely starting to give me that thriller-esque feeling where my chest is like constantly tight while I'm reading because I'm constantly waiting for something to go wrong, and I feel like it's kind of like a cat and mouse type of thing where you're just kind of waiting for the plot to catch up to the protagonist, and it's super interesting and I'm really enjoying it. But I'm going to take a quick reading break now to do the Instagram and video challenges for the day. So I'm going to start out with the Instagram challenge, which is to take a photo of a stack of books, and for me that's a perfect challenge because I've always got stacks of books lying around my room because I've got way more books than I do shelf space. And then after that I'm going to do the video challenge, which is to make a house of books, which should be really fun, although there's a 30-second time limit, so we'll see how that goes. Finished, and now I've got my piles of books ready, so I'm going to do the House of Books challenge for the video challenge for the day. So I've got my timer ready for 30 seconds. Go. God. Wow. So clearly that went terribly. I managed to get a whole one layer of my house done in 30 seconds, and to be honest, even if I'd had more time, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been able to get more done because they just weren't standing up. But that's my attempt at the House of Books, even though it's a pretty terrible one. So after what can only be described as my absolute epic fail of an attempt at the House of Books video challenge, I just got a quick shower and now I'm back in my favourite clothes, aka my pyjamas, and I'm ready to do a bit more reading. I'm hoping to either finish or at least get close to finishing Ripley before dinner. It's about 5:30 now, so I'll probably read for an hour and see how far I get. So I've read about another 50 pages of Ripley and I've got about 55 to go until the end, but I've started to get a little bit hungry, so I'm going to make some dinner before finishing off the book. And because I haven't finished the book just yet, we're not going to watch the Ripley adaptation today. We're going to probably save that for tomorrow evening, but we are planning to watch another bookish movie and we're going to watch Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which I'm super excited about, and then after the film I'm going to finish up reading Ripley. So it's about 10:30 in the evening and I finally just finished up reading The Talented Mr. Ripley. It was a super interesting read, although I found the last 50 or so pages really difficult to get through because I started getting really tired, so I was drifting off every couple of pages or so, but I managed it in the end and really enjoyed the book. So it's the kind of book where I can't really say too much about it without giving the plot away, but I think for me what was so interesting about it was the fact that Tom Ripley, the protagonist, is kind of like an anti-hero. So while he's doing things throughout the book that are definitely immoral and questionable, I was definitely rooting for him throughout, even though I knew I probably shouldn't be, which to me was really interesting. And it's got me even more excited to rewatch the movie adaptation tomorrow, and I definitely recommend picking up the book if you haven't already because it's a really interesting read. So the next book that I'm planning to pick up for the Booktubeathon is the book with green on the cover, which for me is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which after watching a Harry Potter film, The Prisoner of Azkaban, this evening, I'm even more excited to read. In terms of reading the Harry Potter series, the book that I've been most looking forward to is The Chamber of Secrets, because The Chamber of Secrets has always been my favourite film from the series, and I'm really looking forward to seeing if I enjoy the book as much as the film, which I'm sure I will, and I'm just really looking forward to picking that up tomorrow. But I think I'm going to leave reading there for this evening because, as I said, I'm getting pretty tired, so I probably wouldn't make it through many pages anyway. So at the end of Booktubeathon day 2, I managed to finish a second book, which means I've read 2 books in 2 days, which is brilliant. For today I managed to finish a total of 274 pages, and that brings up my total page count for the full Booktubeathon to 649. So I'm really looking forward to getting some more reading done in the morning. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've been taking part in the Booktubeathon what you managed to read today, and I'll see you tomorrow for Booktubeathon day 3's vlog.